Peace to the family, greetings wherever you're at in the world. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is the Artist Journal. If you're here for for the first time, we are building out our small platform. Help us to become one of your favorite channels just to wind down to, sip some wine, and relax from a hard days.
Facts.
You know. So today we are back, in America from the Gambia. We're looking to make our way back shortly. So we have some goodies coming for you guys in the near future. We wanted to get on here. If you guys have been tuning in, matter of fact, let me go back a little bit. For those of you here for the first time, please hit that like, share, subscribe button.
Please.
And help us to grow the channel. If you guys for those of you who've been following and for those of you who just catching up, the first video that we made coming back from Gambia, we were just simply laying out and expressing the vibes and the energy and how we was having such a great time in Gambia. And YouTube is YouTube and people is going to be people. So we had some negative comments. One of them was saying that Gambia is one big con, which is just crazy that somebody would say that. So the 3 million people that resides in Gambia is nothing but con people. That's what they're saying, huh?
Yeah.
Just crazy. Gambia is one big con, like as if there isn't, ignorant people all
Everywhere.
across the planet.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, Gambia has some issues, but just like any other country, got to work it out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But anyway, Gambia is definitely not a scam. Definitely not a con. Yes, you do have some people that's looking for opportunities to come up, and they do dumb stuff. But that's not the whole country.
Definitely not the majority. So.
Definitely not the majority. When we was there, I felt extremely safe. I felt a excellent vibe from the people that we interacted with, and to the point where I think that I feel right now, if I had to make a choice of any other African country I've been to, I'll settle in Gambia. What you think?
I think I agree with you 100%. So I've only been to Senegal and the Gambia, but the vibes there were also always amazing. Everyone's friendly, helpful, and so I think I just felt at home.
Absolutely. So, family, don't buy into it. Gambia is definitely not a con or a scam. The second comment kind of like rubbed me the wrong way because if you look at the world, there's violence everywhere. The world is upside down right now. We could talk about Israel, we could talk about Nigeria, we could talk about Egypt, we could talk about South Africa. We could talk about right here in the Americas. Like every major city, there's drama, especially violence amongst the youth,
Right.
playing with these pistols and all kind of automatic weapons. Upon us matter of fact, I want to remind you of some things. So I want to play a couple of clips for those of you who don't really understand or know how they do here in America. So we'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
New today, we've learned a D.C. father killed in a mass shooting in Northeast Wednesday night was shot in front of his two young sons. Aubrey McLeod was killed on 21st Street Northeast Wednesday night in the Carver-Langston neighborhood.
We're also watching this breaking news out of Philadelphia, where a shooting broke out during a Ramadan event. Ramadan, of course, that Islamic holiday. This is the last day of Ramadan. This is a live look at the scene, and you can see a large police presence there. And we have new details coming into the newsroom. In fact, those details came in just moments ago.
Right. So
For the first time, we're seeing surveillance video of two homicides hours apart in Detroit on October 7th last year. It's part of a wild situation which eventually ended with a dramatic police chase and crash 3 weeks after the shootings.
Yes, family. So I wanted you all to see those videos because you have to understand the contrast in life in America versus living life in a country like Senegal or Gambia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You cannot compare. So the comment that I wanted to read, the second comment, it said, "How many so-called Black Americans, Aborigines, have been murdered in Gambia?" Yo, I can't even speak to that. Like, I know of one situation where a young lady succumbed to some violence that was actually from the UK.
Right.
You know, there's a few other instances where it is undetermined, like as to what really happened.
Right.
But like you saw in the clips, you can count clockwork. You understand? Like every hour on the clock, something is going down. In just this small city that we in, Washington D.C., you have carjackings, you have killings, you have robbings. Listen, family, every single day.
Every day.
You know what I
Every
mean?
day.
So there's no comparison. I mean, there's no comparison. I was about to say conspiracy. There's no comparison whatsoever.
That's
And not only do we have to deal with the violent aspect of things here in America, there's a whole slew of like things that are arrayed against us in America, from the food to the bad air quality, like we said, the violence, to these deceptive powers that control the masses. You know, it's crazy out here.
I know.
If you can speak a little bit to some of the things that I just mentioned.
Yeah.
you know.
So you mentioned food, and I think that definitely was one of the big determining factors for me. I mean, us both being plant based and extremely conscious about the things that we put in our body, it's very important to me that I understand where my food is coming, the origin of it, how it's grown, and just being assured that what I'm consuming is what my body needs and nutritious. So here, I mean, I study this stuff all the time, research. America is the number one country in the world for the most GMO produced crops, which is insane to me.
That's
So
crazy.
it just means that the likelihood of food that you're consuming has been genetically modified, and that's scary to me.
So if the food has been genetically modified and then you turn around and consume it, you thus become genetically modified.
Absolutely. And
It's
that's
crazy.
scary. So just being in Africa and just being able just to pull on the side of the road and get fresh watermelon with seeds in it and just being able to grow your own crops, like that is extremely important to me. So
Absolutely, absolutely. So fam, like you can say what you want about the continent, how we got to catch up in the Gambia, the infrastructure. You can say all those things you want to. That's fine. But we're coming from a land, an environment where the infrastructure is perfect. Um, Everything is easy to access. But you have to ask the question, why are we leaving that behind? It's for a reason. Though the Gambia infrastructure is not where it could be, though the roads are being developed, you know what I mean? Like you have a level of, things that need to be addressed in the country, but the quality of life is way better. You know what I mean?
absolutely. Yeah.
So we wanted to come on today, you guys, and just address some of the comments, a couple of the comments, and just remind the family like the Artist Journal is a platform where we showcase the talents of artists. We talk from time to time about plant-based foods and the benefits of consuming plant-based foods. And also we talk about progressive things pertaining to our beautiful African continent, our people, our traditions, and our customs. We are a young channel and we are growing, so we ask the family to bear with us as we perfect our delivery of this beautiful information. This is not a channel, again, where you're going to come and get negative vibes or energy. We're about the business of highlighting us as a people,
Right.
highlighting all the beautiful things that we have to offer and contribute to the world over. So until next time, family, this is the Artist Journal, myself, and the beautiful Jessica. I'm signing off till next time, family. If you haven't yet, please hit that like, share,
And subscribe.
and subscribe button. Until next time, family. Peace out.